Hey everyone, welcome to Zone 14 Soccer Training. I'm Coach John, and today I'm going to take you through episode 1 of our player development series. If you want to become a great player, there's 2 things that you have to use as tools and as friends, and that's a wall and YouTube. On YouTube, there's plenty of creators out there who will give you expertise in the game, teach you how to become a professional, give you experience, teach you drills, all these kinds of things. But today, what I want to do is I want to take that anywhere, anytime approach to our own house and to your house and give you an opportunity to train each and every day towards 10,000 touches, towards development and towards perfection so that one day you can be a professional soccer player. So today we're going to focus on step 1 of what I want to provide for you in your player education, and that's passing technique and tackling technique. Now, the really cool thing is that these 2 techniques are very similar. So we'll be able to cover both of them with one simple drill. And we're going to do that by using our wall, a soccer ball, and parent permission if you're using a wall inside or on the outside of your house. So let's get started. All right, like I said, the wall is your best friend. And the great thing about the wall is that it never lies. Every touch that we take, whether it's good or bad, it's going to tell us the truth. And every great player out there who goes on to be a professional knows and has spent thousands of hours with a wall as their best friend. So when we train today, think about quality touches, not power, because we're building technique. And in the end, technique is what separates those who are going to make it and those who are not going to make it. All right, diving in. Let's break down the technique of how to pass and how to tackle properly. First, we want to know where we're going to strike the ball. When we're passing and when we're tackling, we want to use the inside of our foot. You probably know that already, but let me show you where it is. I'm wearing shoes that make it very easy because they have a logo right where I'm going to make contact. Between the toe and the bone of our big toe and our heel, right in the center, there's a bone there that we're going to use that allows us to give power and precision and a flat surface to strike the ball. Now, the next steps are going to take us through all the different technique and all the different ways that we're going to be precise and accurate with our passing. Okay, so we want to take our toe and we want to present that flat surface towards the ball by turning our toe out at a 90-degree angle. Step 2, we're going to raise our toe into what's called the toe up position. Okay, now we want to make sure, step 3, that our ankle is locked, meaning no flop in our ankle. We want to have it firm so that we're hitting ball against what I like to say, wall. We want to make our foot like a club or like a wall so that we have a good, firm, precise, flat surface to push the ball where we want it to go. Step 4, we're going to use our plant foot to help us stay steady and strong and give us a base for standing. Now, we call it a plant foot, and I like to say it's our plant foot because we want it to be strong as a tree. So we're going to plant it in the ground, and we're not going to let any wind move us from side to side or any player move us from side to side. Toe up, ankle locked. Plant foot is going to point towards our target. Okay, so if I ever ask or if a coach ever asks you, where's your plant foot need to point? You should say, to the target. Step 5, we're going to bring our head, our shoulders, and our knees with a little bit of forward lean over top of the ball. This is going to allow us to strike through the center of the ball and keep it on the ground or keep it low so it doesn't come up high and make it more difficult for our teammate to receive the pass. Step 6, we want to follow through towards our target. Now, I like to say our touch is also our step. Our touch being our step means that as I play a pass, toe up, ankle locked, plant foot towards the target, head, shoulders, knees over the ball, I'm going to play that pass. I'm going to follow through towards the target, but then I'm also going to step so that instead of being here and I pass and I put my foot down and then I run, I'm going to play the pass and I'm going to already be running and be off to the races. All right, now I want to show you a demonstration and a drill that you can do at home to help make you a great player. And what they say is that to do anything as an expert, you have to do it at least 10,000 times before you can call yourself an expert. So I want to show you a way now that you can get to those 10,000 touches with both feet faster. So we're going to use a wall and a ball and ourselves to make this happen. All right, for this drill, you're going to want to take your plant foot, step 3 of passing, and we're going to want to put it next to the ball with some space between the ball and our foot. We want to make sure that our toe is pointed towards the target. In this case, our target is the wall. We're going to place the ball up against the wall, and we're going to stand only on our plant foot with a bent knee and a strong leg. We're going to take our kicking foot, and we're going to go toe up, ankle locked, and we're going to present that surface that we want to make contact with the ball. We're going to present that to the ball as a flat surface. So toe up, ankle locked, plant foot towards the target, head, shoulders, knees over the ball, and we're going to just gently pass into the wall. Okay? Now I want you to hold when you get here so you can feel this technique. Okay? Now we can do this with both sides, and I'll just come over here real quick and I'll show you left-footed what that looks like. Plant foot towards the target, toe up, ankle locked, and we're just going to meet the ball. Okay, now as we get a little more into this and we want to start hitting the ball with a little bit more power, same as we would a tackle, plant foot next to the ball. We don't want to be too far away. We don't want to be too close. We want to give ourselves that right distance. We're going to stand on that leg and we can hit the ball a little bit harder. Now my wall's moving right now because I'm not in grass, but if we do this well, we can meet the ball here and we should be able to lift it and move it. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to move the ball. Now I like to step every time so that I can actually look like I'm playing the sport, playing soccer. So I'm going to move, but again, plant foot towards the target, toe up, ankle locked, and I'm meeting the ball right in the middle. Now, as I get better at this, I can start to move away. So I want to take a step back, and I want to play. I'm going to not put my foot down. I'm just going to make contact, toe up, ankle lock, plant foot towards the target, head, shoulders, knees over the ball. That way, I can just keep passing. Okay, I'm going to do 100 of those against the wall, and I'm going to try to do 1,000 of these, each foot, every day. This way I can get to that 10,000 passes quicker and become an expert before any of my friends and before any of my opponents. All right, let's recap. Step 1, toe up and to the outside. Step 2, ankle locked. Step 3, our plant foot has to point towards the target. Step 4, we're going to bring our head, our shoulders, and our knees over the ball. In step 5, we're going to follow through towards our target, and we're going to use that as our first step in going to make a run. When we do this drill, remember, we want to start against the wall, and we want to use this wall for that instant feedback. No floppy ankle, nothing off the toe, nothing off the heel. Because as we progress, if we weren't doing it right at the beginning, we're not going to do it right when we try to back up and play in practice and in games. Thanks for joining me today. I really appreciate it, and I hope you've enjoyed this Zone 14 soccer training video. If you have, please subscribe, comment, like, all those things so that we can continue to grow this game and grow you in the game of soccer.